Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of EDU 600. On Monday, which is November 13th, we enter into week number 12. And as you can see from the screen, module 12 is the same as week number 12. So I will try to be as brief as possible, but before I get into the materials, I just want to say that we are entering the final stretch of our class. We only have 14 weeks, so we really have 4 more weeks in the class, but one of those weeks is Thanksgiving. So we're making tremendous progress. I want to thank everybody for the effort that you've put in. This course is, I know there's probably some people in this class that have dreaded taking this course, and I hope it hasn't been that bad for you. This course is what I consider one of the harder courses in the School of Education and Human Development, and it's probably one of the harder courses that you've taken in your particular program, and it could be counseling or adult and higher ed or whatever it might be. So I thank you for the effort that you've put in, and keep it up. We only have a few more weeks to go. So let's get right to week number 12, which I deemed, and the title is Data Matrix, which really the goal for this week will be to actually read or reread a couple of chapters, and then for you to start developing, or at least thinking about developing, your data matrix. Or the data matrix is commonly known as the comparison matrix or the data matrix. So as we say, this week you'll start preparing your final assignment, really meaning that you're not going to be writing it. You are going to be constructing your matrix of your 6 articles, and I'll get into more detail on that. So in effect, in a nutshell, what this matrix is, I view it as a table. You're taking your 6 articles that you've submitted to me, you've gotten feedback from me, and you take your 6 articles and then you put the pertinent information from each one of those articles into, I'd like it to be a 2-page document, basically a table that provides, in effect, an outline for you to start writing your paper after Thanksgiving. So, I mean, you could get going on it whenever you want, but that is really what the matrix is. It's just your opportunity to get your information from your 6 articles and succinctly put it into a table. You're watching the video as we speak. I'd like you to read chapter 16 and 17. Chapter 16 is all about research reviews, meaning professional research reviews. You're asked to do them quite often, and basically it's how do you summarize qualitative research, quantitative research? How do you summarize a big body of knowledge in a professional type settings? And in the chapter, it's a very brief chapter. In the chapter, it goes through qualitative research, meta-analysis. Meta-analysis is really just the process that you go through to put this body of knowledge into a concise document. And there's also a meta-analysis for quantitative research. So that's really what the chapter covers. And then I'd like you to read or reread Writing a Student Review Essay, which is really another way to say, how do you write your final assignment for this course? And there's examples in there, step by step. We'll have more information on this coming up, but I do want to show you the materials that I have available for this week. So read the chapters, view the video on how to construct the matrix, and I made sure that this video was working, and it was. I even tried it on another computer with the link, and so far so good. So hopefully we don't have a repeat from last week. Develop the matrix, and we have some exemplars in here that you can, all you have to do is click on one of these. It'll take you right to an exemplar. If you, here's the template that you need, but just say you want to develop your own. These are the titles I'd like you to use. So here's the video. This is the video on how to construct the matrix. And let me just shuffle into that. So here's the video. And in the video, it's kind of cut off here, but it says copy of what does the final matrix look like. So for those that maybe haven't taken the time, or this would be your first time looking at a VoiceThread. VoiceThread is set up so you can comment on it. This is, you can comment, but it's not going anywhere. This is the purpose of this is for you to actually see the process and hear our book authors, Jeff Beaudry, talk about the process. So the way you do that, you come over here, click on.
So here is an example of a matrix that is filled in. And in this case, we have the name of the study here, and I'm expecting you to try to fit 3 articles on each side. So I want you to see if you can get the number of pages for this table down to 2. As you can see, some of the cells are full.
So that is page number 1. What you do is you come over, just say I played that entire thing. I'm now at the end of this first slide. I'm going to hit forward button. So that's what a blank page looks like. And I have to tell you, not every page has narration.
So here is a revised matrix, and it's revised.
I'm going to go to the next one. Here's the rubrics that we have. And
here's the rubric which we use for scoring the assignment. So you can see the resources we have the necessary resource.
And then we go to the same thing. This is the same rubrics, but once again, you have to hit the button to get the narration.
As I said, we go through and
then we have the last image.
So for this VoiceThread, I wanted to add an additional exemplar, and I'll just walk through this very quickly and have you comment or ask any question. You may have some research categories, very abbreviated for Understanding General Eric Wellman in June 2012.
So it says go to the next slide. You can walk through this. It might be worthwhile for you to take a look at, and I encourage you to do that. So that's what the video is. That's what VoiceThread is all about. So let me go back to our module. So here's where the video that you just looked at. The draft matrix. This is due on November 19th. So that is next Sunday. If you need additional time, please let me know. Just say you're swamped at work. And even though I don't expect any work from anybody over Thanksgiving break, as you know, USM's break is usually Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of the Thanksgiving break. I never expect, or I give everybody the week off. I don't expect people to do schoolwork, but I also understand that we have adult learners in this class, and they have busy lives, and you might just not be able to get to or develop the draft matrix and submit it to me by that date. But I can tell you, we're not going to have any schoolwork during Thanksgiving break. You can do it if you want. And if you need a couple extra days, 2 or 3 extra days beyond the 19th of November, let me know. The 19th is a Sunday, and I say 6:36. Don't worry about that. If you can get it to me by the 19th, that would be fine. If not, and you need a couple extra days, let me know. So that is it for the week. 9 minutes. I'm sorry I took a little bit longer, but I wanted to show you the video on how do you construct the matrix. It's not an extremely hard process. And while I'm right here, I will click on, where did that go? Nope, that's not what I want. Just bear with me. Okay, here's the matrix. This is what Jeff was showing you. In effect, what you do, you put the name, authors of the study, Article 1. One thing that I suggest, and it just will save you some time for the final assignment, you can put the authors up here, but I think it would be worthwhile if you create a separate page, or put the references formatted in APA on a separate page, because then you can just copy and paste them to your final assignment. But you don't have to put all of that. Research question, the purpose of the research, the design. It could be a qualitative design, it could be focus groups, whatever. How they did the sampling, the collection, the analysis and the results, and then the quality of the study. Your job is to succinctly put in the information in here and keep it to a minimum. Jeff in the video asked for 2 pages. If you can't get it into 2 pages, 3 would be kind of the max. And if you absolutely can't get it into 3 pages, I prefer not having you do it into 4. But so once again, 2 would be the best. 3 if you really just can't get all of the information from your 6 articles in. So I'll leave it at that. I hope you have a great week, everybody. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Maine, a little chilly, but I'll be going on my daily run before too long, and hopefully you have a nice weekend. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here to help, and I look forward to helping in any way possible this week. Bye, everybody.